Think about your day. You wake up, grab your coffee, sit for breakfast, sit during your commute, sit at your desk, sit through meetings, and then sit on your couch in the evening. By the time you go to bed, you may have spent 10, 12, or even 14 hours sitting. It's convenient, it's comfortable, but what is it doing to your body? The truth is, sitting all day is silently damaging your health in ways you might not even realize. Today, we're going to explore the hidden dangers of sedentary living and why moving even a little can be more critical than you think. The physical toll, muscles and joints. When you sit for hours, your body starts to degrade in ways you don't immediately notice. Muscles, especially in the glutes and legs, weaken from lack of use. This can lead to poor posture, lower back pain, and even joint problems. Your hip flexors shorten, causing stiffness and limiting mobility over time. Sitting also compresses the spine. Over long periods, this can contribute to chronic back and neck pain, herniated discs, and tension headaches. Even if you exercise in the gym, prolonged sitting can offset some of the benefits by keeping muscles tight and circulation low. Your joints also suffer. Knee and hip joints, which rely on movement for lubrication, become stiffer and more prone to injury when left inactive. In short, prolonged sitting silently reshapes your body in ways that reduce flexibility, strength, and functional mobility. Circulation and cardiovascular risks. Sitting for extended periods slows blood circulation. When you're sedentary, blood flow to your legs diminishes, increasing the risk of varicose veins, swelling, and even blood clots. Reduced circulation also impacts heart health. Studies show that sitting more than 8 hours a day significantly increases the risk of heart disease, independent of exercise. Your metabolism slows too. When muscles aren't contracting, fewer calories are burned, insulin sensitivity decreases, and your body becomes less efficient at regulating blood sugar. This can lead to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and increased risk of metabolic syndrome. Even if you hit the gym after work, sitting for long stretches throughout the day can partially undo the benefits of your workout. It's not enough to exercise once a day if the other 23 hours are sedentary. Movement must be consistent to counteract the hidden dangers of sitting, sedentary lifestyle, and obesity. Sitting isn't just harmless downtime, it directly contributes to obesity. Low-calorie burn, coupled with mindless snacking during long periods at a desk or in front of the TV, leads to fat accumulation, particularly around the abdomen. This visceral fat is especially dangerous, as it wraps around internal organs and increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and inflammation. Even small movements, like standing up to stretch, walking to a colleague's desk, or taking short breaks every hour, can significantly reduce fat storage and improve metabolic function. The key isn't just exercise, it's breaking up prolonged sitting with frequent activity throughout the day. Impact on mental health. Sitting doesn't just affect your body, it also affects your mind. Studies link sedentary behavior to higher rates of anxiety, depression, and overall mental fatigue. Lack of movement reduces blood flow to the brain, impacting cognitive function, focus, and mood. Physical activity, even in small doses, stimulates endorphin-release natural chemicals that reduce stress and improve well-being. Conversely, sitting for long periods can trap stress, reduce energy levels, and leave you feeling lethargic. Your mind and body are intertwined, and a sedentary lifestyle silently erodes both posture and spinal health. Poor posture is one of the most visible consequences of sitting all day. Rounded shoulders, forward head posture, and slumped backs develop from hours hunched over desks or phones. Over time, this can lead to chronic back pain, spinal misalignment, and tension headaches. Sitting also shortens hip flexors, which affects your gait and balance, making you more prone to falls and injuries. Stretching and strengthening exercises can help, but frequent movement throughout the day is the real preventive measure. Small posture adjustments every 30 to 60 minutes can prevent long-term structural problems. Energy and fatigue. Sitting may feel relaxing, but paradoxically, it can make you more tired. Staying in one position for hours slows circulation, decreases oxygen delivery to muscles and organs, and reduces alertness. People who spend long periods seated often experience mid-afternoon crashes, even if they sleep adequately and eat healthily. Movement stimulates the nervous system, boosts blood flow, and increases oxygen to the brain. Short walks, standing breaks, or even simple stretches can instantly improve alertness, focus, and energy levels. Essentially, moving more throughout the day can feel like a natural energy drink without the crash. Digestive and metabolic effects. Prolonged sitting also impacts digestion. The intestines rely on movement to help food pass efficiently. Sitting for hours compresses the digestive organs, leading to slower digestion, bloating, and constipation. Over time, poor digestion contributes to nutrient malabsorption and gut imbalances. Sedentary behavior also slows metabolism. Even after exercise, a sedentary lifestyle reduces calorie expenditure, insulin sensitivity, and fat-burning efficiency. This is why many people struggle with weight management despite regular workouts. They may be active for an hour but sedentary for the remaining 23. The hidden dangers of sitting. Chronic diseases. Long-term sedentary behavior is linked to an alarming array of chronic diseases. These include heart disease. Prolonged sitting increases blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart attack risk. Type 2. Diabetes. Lack of muscle activity reduces glucose uptake, raising blood sugar levels. Obesity. Low daily energy expenditure leads to fat accumulation, particularly visceral fat. Cancer. Studies suggest a correlation between long sitting periods and higher risks of colon, breast, and endometrial cancer. Premature mortality. Sedentary lifestyles are associated with increased risk of death from all causes. These risks are amplified if sitting is combined with other unhealthy behaviors like poor diet, lack of exercise, and excessive screen time. The power of small movements. The good news? You don't have to run marathons or spend hours in the gym to counteract the dangers of sitting. Small, frequent movements make a huge difference. Micro breaks. Stand up, stretch, or walk for a few minutes every hour. Standing desk. Alternate between sitting and standing while working. Walk meetings. Take calls while walking instead of sitting. Stretching. Focus on hamstrings, hip flexors, and lower back to relieve tightness. Posture checks. Roll shoulders, back, and align your spine regularly. Consistency is key. Even 5 minutes of movement every hour can dramatically improve circulation, metabolism, and overall health. Real-life transformations. People who reduce sitting time report life-changing improvements. Some notice reduced back pain, more energy, and better mood within just a few weeks. Others experience better sleep, improved focus at work, and more stable weight. Athletes often incorporate standing, mobility, and stretching routines into their day, not just workouts to maintain flexibility, prevent injury, and optimize performance. Similarly, office workers, students, and remote employees benefit greatly from breaking up sedentary time, even with minimal effort. The common thread: small, consistent changes beat sporadic, intense efforts. Moving throughout the day protects your body from the hidden costs of sitting and enhances the benefits of intentional workouts. Tips for reducing sedentary time. Here are practical ways to sit less without completely overhauling your life. Set a timer. Remind yourself to stand or move every 30 to 60 minutes. Walk whenever possible. Take stairs instead of elevators. Walk short distances instead of driving. Stretch at your desk. Neck, shoulder, and lower back stretches relieve tension. Desk exercises, leg lifts, seated marches, or posture resets keep blood flowing. Standing activities. Read, talk on the phone, or work while standing. Active commutes. Bike or walk to work when possible. The goal isn't perfection, it's intentional movement throughout the day to counteract the health costs of prolonged sitting. Mental shifts for a sedentary world. Beyond physical strategies, mindset matters. Recognize the dangers of sitting not as doom, but as motivation to move more. Track your daily movement, set reminders, and view activity as a lifestyle rather than an occasional effort. Even in modern, desk-bound life, you can reclaim control. Standing meetings, walking, breaks, and evening walks can drastically improve health outcomes. The small choices you make consistently add up over weeks, months, and years. Why sedentary lives are so dangerous. Sitting isn't just relaxing, it's harmful in subtle, cumulative ways. While exercise is important, it can't fully offset the risks of prolonged sitting. Your body was designed for movement, walking, bending, lifting, and stretching. When you deny it that movement, you pay a price in metabolism, heart health, posture, and energy. The hidden costs of sitting add up silently, often unnoticed until chronic pain, weight gain, or disease appears. But the solution is simple: move more, even in small ways, consistently throughout the day. Sitting all day is more dangerous than many people realize. It weakens muscles, compresses the spine, reduces circulation, disrupts metabolism, and increases the risk of chronic disease. It affects your mental health, energy levels, and overall quality of life. The good news? Small, consistent movements can counteract most of these negative effects. Stand, walk, stretch, and move whenever possible. Even a few minutes every hour is enough to dramatically improve circulation, metabolism, and overall well-being. Your body was designed to move, not stay confined to a chair. So, the next time you find yourself glued to your desk or couch, remember, every minute you sit without moving comes at a cost. And every step you take to break the sedentary cycle is an investment in a healthier, stronger, more energetic you. The hidden dangers of sitting all day are real, but the solution is simple: move more. Small breaks, short walks, and stretches can protect your body, mind, and long-term health. Don't wait for pain, fatigue, or chronic disease to force you into action. Stand up, walk, stretch, and reclaim your body from the chair. Your future self, stronger, healthier, and more energized, will thank you.